Hi, I'm Brittany from Laguna Tools. Today we're here at Urban Workshop in Costa Mesa, California. This is a makerspace with a bunch of different tools and equipment you can use to work on your projects. You can also take all sorts of classes here, ranging from 3D printing to welding or woodworking. And guess what's super cool? They have some pretty old Laguna Tools machinery that are still up and running today. So let's go ahead and check out the space. Come on.
As far as the background, how we got started, before Urban Workshop existed, it was actually my engineering and manufacturing company for 14 years. So basically, I took that company, rolled it into this, and that's kind of how this started, how we had some of the initial assets to start. But what actually triggered it to happen was when I had the engineering company, we were doing a ton of motorsports. So I used to get invited to local schools to tell the kids about the race cars, to get them interested in math, science, STEM, all that stuff. So I went to this great big event over at UCI. It was like 700, 1,000 kids. And before I went on stage, I was talking to some of the teachers about makerspaces. So as a joke, they introduced me as, hey, this is Steve Trindad, the guy's gonna open the shop. I was like, yeah, haha, whatever. And just went and did my presentation. But within a couple of weeks after that, I had people showing up at my engineering company like, hey man, is this the shop, you open yet? It's like, doesn't exist. That was the only time it was ever mentioned. And for about a full year, we had people showing up at my engineering company looking for it. And it was enough to get my attention for sure, but it wasn't quite enough to actually go ahead and start it. Then one day in January 2014, one of my big automotive customers filed bankruptcy and basically was getting screwed about $200,000. I was sitting at my desk, kind of face in hands kind of thing. And somebody knocked on the door and said, hey, is this the shop? I said, you know what? Yes, it is. And that's how we made the decision to actually go ahead and open the shop. So we spent the next 3 months winding it down, finding a new location, and then set it all up. Opened July 15 of 2014. So this July will actually be our 10-year anniversary. I was required to take shop class when I was a kid, my freshman year in high school in 1982, and it was a couple of weeks in the drafting class back then that actually lit the spark for me to realize I loved engineering and I never looked back. So that's what I try to do with the kids' classes. On the membership side, because really that was the focus when we started, was membership and adult training and professional certifications. And now the majority of our members actually are small business startups now. So they do about 20 million a year revenue out the back door using our equipment and running their businesses out of this space. So it's pretty cool. We do have a huge impact locally. That's the big thing that we can contribute. Like someone has an interest in it, in woodworking, they're gonna show up here and be like, we don't even know where to start. So we have a team of people who can help them on that journey of, hey, let's get you in, show you how to use the equipment safely. This is some of the cool stuff that you can do. Then they see some of the other members working on stuff. Projects get bigger. They start making more connections, making more friends. And it really blows up from there. It's great. The SmartShop 1's been one of our main machines, most popular machines in the whole building. And we definitely, one of our most popular classes too, because everybody wants to use it. But we've seen a ton of cool projects come out of that one. Everybody's doing like these van upfits now for the van life type stuff, but everybody does them custom. And they realize that there's a bunch of people that would love to just buy a kit, kind of IKEA style, and put it in. So they bought a van, reverse engineered it, designed all the parts, and they cut kits on the router, and they put them on a pallet, 4x8 sheets, about 18 inches high. They ship it off to somebody, and then they simply watch the YouTube videos to learn how to put their van together. It's pretty incredible. But the CNC router has been, even looking around now, I can see some other members over here who have components that they made on the router. Even the storage equipment, they make their tools. They make their tools so they can make their other projects on the router. Super versatile tool, everybody loves it. We're growing, just trying to help more people as much as we can. We're adding professional certification type programs now. So not only can we help the hobbyists and the kids and all that, now we can sort of help the professionals as well and get more skills. So that's something new that we're adding now. So yeah, always something new going on.
So Steve actually allowed us to come back to where the real work gets done and kind of see what Laguna Machines are still up and running in the woodshop area. It's exciting to see a lot of these Laguna Machines still running like brand new. Why do I say that? Because this shaper, this joiner, and a couple other machines I'm gonna walk through are over 10 years old, but again, still running like new. So like I said, we got the shaper right there, we got a joiner right here, 2 Laguna lathes, 12/16s. If you were to go on our website right now and look for a planer, you would not be able to recognize it based off this one. Again, minimum 10 years old. We have an oscillating belt sander, a spindle sander, and a SmartShop 1. Just goes to show that, you know, these machines are still running like new and still performing day-to-day tasks for these woodworkers.
That was super cool. We got to listen to Steve talk about his story and how Urban Workshop came about. We got to see all the different workshops in the area and all the classes. And we also got to see all these older Laguna machines that are still in use, up and running today, especially that SmartShop 1 CNC. If you're ever in the area in Orange County, come visit Urban Workshop and see what it has to offer for you. And don't forget to visit our website to see our range of machines. And stay tuned for the next episode.